I feel kind of cocky, like a meathead sometimes, like such a gym rat. So I don't normally bring the mic into the gym. Let's bring the mic in here for a little gym experience. That's just one thing in my life where I feel like I broke through this membrane. Sunday morning gym sessions. I feel like I do these once every few months because we got to be at church for 9 o'clock. But I woke up at 5:30 because of my early schedule normally. And I just woke up at 5, laid in bed for a while. And I was like, okay, we got to get going here. It's been quite freezing lately, but today feels not as freezing. And sometimes I feel like I might be chasing dopamine. You know, some people have like an imbalanced approach to the gym. It's just like, man, you're hooked on dopamine. You can't rest. Feeling like I have crazy ADHD. I don't know. Maybe I do. Am I chasing dopamine? I mean, I've chased dopamine many times in my life in negative ways. I am chasing this dopamine in a positive way because when I go and bang out this workout and then I come back and get the troops all ready to go for church, not just me, my wife, of course, but it's definitely a push. I'll feel good. Like I said, normally Sundays, I don't do that, but you know what? Today it's happening. I am intrigued by the number of cars on a Sunday morning. Like I said, I don't usually do Sunday morning, but like sometimes you get up and out and the roads are quiet and I feel like I'm one of the only people gonna be out there. And there's like, you know, maybe 15 cars out here. So people are getting it, you know, that's a big deal. I love that. Okay, so this is my disclaimer for all this fitness talk. Just pouring my heart out here. I feel like talking about all this fitness and as a father and I work and have 6 kids and then no excuses for the gym. Like part of me feels so cocky talking about that. And it's like, I just want to put myself out there and say, you know, I recognize that could seem just so cocky and like I'm full of myself. I guess what it is that I feel like in the last number of years, especially since I became a parent, and that's almost 13 years ago, is that I feel like I really broke through something. I'll never forget, because before that moment, we were pretty steady at the gym. We'd have a couple fall offs. We were kind of consistent. Like we were consistent. But I feel like when we had our first child, it was like we met with this crossroad where we had this nice, sweet, fresh reason or excuse not to prioritize that. So the crossroad was either gym is not a priority and you know what, that phase of our life is done, or the other path was we are gonna hit this regardless. And so we had our first baby and took 3 months off of the gym. New parents, we were just taking it all in. I was on parental leave, we were both with the baby together, and it took me 3 months to get back in there. Now, since that 3-month period, and when we went back, I have basically been consistent since then. And I feel like more consistent. And the thing that I'm so excited about and love talking about is that's just one thing in my life where I feel like I broke through this membrane. Like I had this reason or this excuse and I pushed up against it and I felt myself break through. Okay, so I don't normally bring the mic into the gym. Let's bring the mic in here for a little gym experience here. Okay, I don't like this one because it can't hold my water bottle. I'll go to the one to the right. Okay, let's get started. This is gonna be a quick one. This is one of my fave cardio machines for sure. I feel like you just get warmed up real quick, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, the time is about 6:53. Church starts at 9, so basically in a couple hours from now. So this is literally gonna be like a 20-minute workout here, but I'm gonna smash it quick. I'm gonna feel good. It's gonna be better than nothing, right? I'll definitely get a chest pump on. Let me crack into the last couple of years because I was even working afternoon shift for a period of time. So there was some years where I dropped the kids to school and then go like early, like at like, I don't know, 8 a.m. Like, no, it was like 9:30 a.m. or something like that. So it's been many, many years that I have not gone to the gym after work. Faith and I used to do that like many years ago, like well over 10 years ago. But at that moment when I was going to the gym in the morning, I couldn't ever go back to not doing the gym in the morning because I'm just like, in the afternoon, it's just not happening for me. So the last 2 years, just around 2.5 years ago, I went back on the day shift for the first time in a long time. And I had this 7 a.m. start. And so with my resolve to never go to the gym after work again, I said, hey, am I gonna go to the gym if I start at 7? Because I just love getting it out of the way in the morning, right? And I love how I feel all day. And so even though I was starting at 7 a.m., I managed to arrange things so that I would go to the gym before. And at first, that may have involved getting up at 5, and then 5 was like, no way, that's not early enough. And then 4:30, it just kept going back earlier. Remember, mixed in the gym is I like to have like a prayer time in the morning, and then now I want to make these videos. So I just had to keep dialing back the alarm more. And so back to what I was saying, I feel kind of cocky, like a meathead sometimes, like such a gym rat sharing some of these encouragements about the gym. But this is just one personal thing in my life that I really broke through, that I really feel like is valuable. I know so many people have given me feedback saying, hey man, it's encouraging. So I really appreciate that too, because it rings in my heart. And I think it rings in many people's heart that it should be a priority. And I have all these things that could get in the way where I could not do it. But I just didn't want to come across as cocky, or I know it seems sometimes like I'm cocky, right? But there are many things in my life, trust me, that I need breakthrough on, okay? Many things where I can't speak to you from a place of victory or breakthrough because I haven't seen it yet. This is just one of those areas where I feel like I've kind of like, broke through something that's just so sweet and it's so good and I love it. So, yeah, my disclaimer once again, try not to be cocky. I'm not cocky. I do feel super excited in this area. I could talk about it a lot, just what I've broke through. I feel like mentally to get up and crush this. So today, we do a little chest and tricep combo. As you saw, those dumbbell presses there. Do those and then go straight here. And you know what? It's going to be minimal rest today because we got to keep going. So see what I can do in like 20 minutes. We can get some good work done here. Let's do this. Oh yeah, the shoulder. I love the heavy dumbbells, but I haven't been able to go that heavy recently because of the shoulder. These 60s, probably as high as I'll go today. But since we can't go as heavy, let's burn it out a little more and go for the drop set. For the 60s, cut it in half, why not? Straight to the 30s. When am I gonna get this shoulder checked out? Good question. I'll talk so much more about it in many videos, right? But it's one of those things too that because I have that momentum and because I do have that breakthrough, there's that gem that I have that I also will refuse to let go. Because sometimes I feel like there's so many things that are out of control. This is one of those things that I have it okay, like it's a decent thing. So I never want to let it go, right? So anyways, let's get in there right now. Let's go deal with a quick one for Sunday morning. It's gonna be nice. Start off a little heavy. I think I got too heavy on here. Might only get a few of these. Look at that. That was 3. That was kind of pitiful, but let's burn it out here. Oh yeah. A little lighter now. full range of motion. Even this is feeling like I'm burning out already. So let's drop it down again. I went from 70 to 40 to 20. No, 20 is too light. Sometimes the increments on here are definitely off. This is all I did today. Chest press over to these tricep extensions. That's it. Do a few more of those and get out of here.
Okay, so I lied. I decided that I would get in a few leg raises, get some abs in there, grip strength. Here I sped up the video a little bit just to save some time, but yeah, can't ever go wrong there. And then change the bench from incline to flat. Just squeeze out a few of these. Why not? Get some more in.
Okay, so that was like a half hour max. I should actually go back and look at the time to see what time I went in there. But as per my experience, man, if you get a little warm up in there and you go hard for like 20 minutes and minimize the rest in between sets, incorporate some heavy, heavy's heavy, and then drop set with some lighter weight to really burn out the muscle. Man, I feel pumped right now. My chest and triceps are straight blowing up. And so now it's time to get back to the house and get everybody out the door. Here we go. Okay, let's boil some eggs. These are a solid go-to for the Sunday morning hustle. Nothing.
Oh.
Come now. Come here. Get over here. I have to grab her. I'm not grabbing her rough. I gotta grab her to do her hair. She's running away. What do you want me to do, big guy?
Well, maybe.
What can I do? I can't do anything different. Oh, her hair needs to get done. Right, Reels? I'm sorry, Reels. All you little kids that had to do this, even you were like this.
Well, I was the first one ready to go, so be quiet, Dad.
I'm saying when you were a little kid. All you guys, all babies cry or... Yes. You okay? Now you... Let me see your face. Oh. Everybody downstairs, let's go. You're so good. What are you? Gorgeous!
I thought it was
Boiled egg, kid? Have some boiled egg here.
I want this boiled egg. I'm done. I'm done. I want this boiled egg first.
It's got the yolk in it. I need you to take the yolk out.
I don't want the yolk.
I know.